Hey guys, I'm back again. Sorry for the lighting. Let's see if I can hide a little bit. I just kind of want to sit where I'm sitting, which is like basically my entrance of my house. Don't judge me. I don't feel like I have space in my house, so I have this. It's a pretty decent sized house for 3 people. I have a basement with a bedroom, bathroom, laundry room, 2 storage rooms, and then upstairs I have a kitchen, dining room, 3 bedrooms, even though one I technically use as a dining room, and then a living room and a bathroom. And both bathrooms are full bathrooms, so a shower, sink, toilet, the whole 9. But I never feel like I have enough space in this house, and Anthony takes over the bedroom by playing video games all the time because as a kid he was told he had to leave his room, and now that he's 36 years old he can do whatever he wants, and if that means he can lay in bed and play video games all day, that is what he'll do. Eva tends to sometimes take over the living room, which is my daughter, which, you know, she's a kid. It is what it is. And then I have the basement with my studio in it, which is like my art room where I do like my painting and things like that, which I did this week. Anyways, so this entrance area is kind of like my space. So this video might be a long one. I don't know, we'll see how much I really honestly get out. Because I actually have a lot to talk about. And it's a lot weighing on my brain, like a lot. So my mom and I got into a heated argument. So a little background. I grew up with a single mom who was an alcoholic and still is. And I grew up with a brother who was half black, half white. So single mom, 1 white child, 1 black child, okay? And she was abusive physically and mentally. She would tell me I would never live up to anything, that I would suck at everything, and not to have any kind of dreams because it ain't gonna happen for me. If I mouthed off, she smacked me across the face. She told me that I was fat. I have a love-hate relationship with food. Like an extremely love-hate relationship with food. I binge eat aggressively. I've lost weight. I gain a shit ton of weight. I don't take care of myself. I hate exercising. I hate eating right. So yeah. I was always told that I should never have a second plate of food. And that I eat too much. So I have very poor self-esteem. I don't think I'm beautiful. I think I'm fat, and I don't do anything to use for my potential because of the sole fact that she basically told me that I don't have a potential. So I'm dumb, and I have learned to be dumb my whole life. So I have been posting stuff on social media, which I know that I always get backlash with it no matter what I do. Always, 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 no matter what. I always get backlash. So I posted ugh, and then I said bad day. And then I said, I can't do it anymore. I have no more battery energy. I'm like completely burnt out. Which then turned into a heated argument. Now, more backstory, I can't talk to my mom about anything in my personal life, like bad days, if I'm struggling with something, so on and so forth. So I have to make up these extremely aggressive stories just to get her attention. Okay? And I'm talking about like the extreme lies that you could possibly think of. So I lied to her, extremely. And then she didn't believe me. So then I told her the truth. And yeah. I confronted her about some things. I told her to stay in her lane. There's just a lot of shit that I did on that conversation with her. After I got off the phone with her, I was like mentally exhausted, mentally and physically exhausted. Because dealing with her makes me mentally and physically sick. And after dealing with her, makes me mentally and physically even more sick that I'm so fucking exhausted that all I want to fucking do is go to bed and sleep for days. So we came to some kind of conclusion. I mean, we brushed it off, basically, the both of us. I had confronted my brother about it, and he took her side. I hate being the odd child out. My mom caters to my brother more than she caters to me. My brother acts more like my mom than I do, and I basically got thrown to the wolves. So you as a mother want to know why we have such a shitty relationship. Well, let's think about everything that you put me through as a child, which if I keep vlogging, I will get into more of that with you guys. But, you know, she wants to know why I keep myself distant. I mean, any of my audience members have anything to say, they can leave something in the comment, but I don't see a point in going back to a relationship that's constantly toxic and that you cannot fix because they are so set in their ways. But with what I was shown throughout my entire life and what I was molded into, I expected a partner, a boyfriend, you know, a spouse, I guess I should say. I have a boyfriend, but just to generalize it. A spouse, I expected my spouse to do everything that she fucking did for me. Hold my hand, cater to my every need. When I said my stomach hurt, they hopped up on their foot and they said, "What do you need? How can I help you? Hang on, I got it. Let me go get all this stuff for you. This is what you need. I'm right here. Let's turn on your favorite movie. Let's do something to distract your brain. Let's help this get better." And I end up with somebody that's like, I don't know how to fucking take care of another person minus myself. So let me tell you, I've been in this relationship for about 14, 15 years. It has its days. It has its days. That's all I'm gonna say. Because there's no such thing as a perfect world. But my mom put it in my head that there is. So, that's what I've been dealing with. So then when I went to go see my counselor, I've been sick, physically. But anyways, when I went to go see my counselor, she decided that it was time for me to try this therapy called EMDR. And it has something to do with like eye movement, sounds, things like that. But basically what it does is it helps you process your trauma. And being that I cannot process my trauma in talk therapy that I've been doing for the last 2 years does not help and has not helped, she feels that this is probably going to be the best thing for me. Hang on a second, I gotta check out my taco meat because I don't want it to burn, but I did put a lot of water in it. So anyways, so she got me all this information, my counselor did. And so sometime either in January or February, I'll be starting this new therapy called EMDR. And hopefully it works. You know, hopefully it can make me a better person. Help me process my trauma. Help me be more confident in my life. Help me be the individual that I need to be and not this constant scared little girl that can't go anywhere or do anything. It's just constant, depressed, anxious, walking on eggshells. I actually want to be able to walk with confidence. I want to be able to see a nutritionist and be like, look, I need help for myself. I'm not doing this for my daughter or my boyfriend. I'm doing this for myself. I want to be able to go to the doctors without, you know, having white coat anxiety. You know, I want to be able to get through my life without having to be like, Anthony, do you know that I cooked for an entire fucking month and you didn't? You know, I just want to be, there's literally this person inside me that is screaming to let them out. And every time I get closer and closer to letting them out, it gets rough, you know? So I want to better myself. I want to be better. And I'm hoping that this works, but I'm definitely scared and nervous and anxious and all of the emotions. Plus, we're 10 days away from Christmas. And I just want the holidays to be over. But then my daughter's in Girl Scouts, so then I get to sell cookies for a month. Not looking forward to that. And then her birthday's in March. And then hopefully it'll slow down, but I don't know. There's more projects around the house that need to be done. There's a lot of stuff that I need to do. So, but anyways, with this EMDR, what will happen is I will stop seeing my talk counselor and I'll be focusing more strictly on this EMDR therapy. And hopefully I can actually be the human being that I need to be. You know? I want to be able to just look at Anthony and say, I'm going out. Hang on. The hamburger just got a little spicy. I think we're done. Can you hear the sizzling in the background? It's like, just be like, I'm going out, you know? Or I want to have more confidence in my texts that say, hey, let's hang out, let's go shopping, let's do this, let's do that, let's go here, let's go there. I'm tired of being scared all the time. I'm tired of worrying about everybody else's opinion. I'm tired of letting all of these people outside of me, like my boss, my coworkers, my mother, my brother, my child, my boyfriend, and maybe some of my friends, take this much control of my life. I feel like I don't have a life. I feel like my life is consumed by everybody else's opinion. Seriously. I feel like I am like living the life of the royals where I have to wake up, wear this specific outfit. I have to have my hair like this. I need to make sure that I have no hair on my entire body besides on my head. I need to make sure that I look this good, that good. I need to make sure I'm eating this and eating that. I need to make sure that I do this and I do that. And it's just so fucking exhausting. And I've lost myself. Like, I completely have lost myself. I don't know who I am anymore. I'm tired. I want to change. I want to be. I just want to find myself again. I do. I really just need to find myself. So, hopefully this will help. But like I said, I'm scared. I'm nervous. I'm overwhelmed. I'm thinking that this isn't actually gonna fucking work, and there's a lot more wrong with me than something just as simple as basic trauma. Like, this is shitty. I have had these scars my whole life. Some of them have broke open and re-healed, and some of them have just been burned into me. And I can't undo them. Tomorrow my mother's coming over to help me clean my house to get it ready for Christmas. My trash can in my bathroom is overflowing because I refuse to put toilet paper in my toilet because my daughter has constipation issues and she poops bricks out. And I'm talking like bricks that you would use to build a house. I live in a house that's 1952. The pipes, the sewage, this whole town that I live in is still from like the 20s. Everything's from the 20s. So I literally have to discharge her stool and throw it into my trash can outside. She's gonna say something about that. I have dishes in the sink. My garbage can in the kitchen overflowing. She's gonna say something about that. My baskets of laundry overflowing. She's gonna say something about that. I live inside a house where I'm not allowed to light candles because nobody likes a clean smelling house. I live with 2 people who have ADHD, my daughter and my boyfriend. My daughter and I both have autism. Okay? So, people who understand mental health know that anybody who struggles with ADHD knows that chores of any kind, it's hard. 100%. Staying focused or even wanting to do dishes, trashes, laundry, sweeping, mopping, fuck it. You know, it's not a thing. For people who don't understand mental health or ADHD or autism, look into it. People struggle with this kind of stuff on a day-to-day basis. My mom is one of those people that doesn't believe that anybody has mental illness. My mom strictly labels people as lazy. Anthony's mom's the same way. We're different. It's who we are. And if you, as a society or as a person who does not understand mental illness, physical illness of any kind, learning disabilities, any of it, look into it, check it out. There are things for this stuff. It's hard to stay on task if you're ADHD, especially if you are not treated for it. You know, not just ADHD, but let's say you have bipolar on top of it too. And you're not getting any of the help or any of the things that you need because the United States, sorry, I don't want to go on a whole rant, but you can't get good insurance without having to pay basically your mortgage every month. So I know that she's gonna say shit. She's gonna come into my job and be like, your house was terrible. And I'm gonna be like, yep, because we live in it. So be it. And I also know that my boyfriend's gonna be super angry at me. So I don't know what to say or do. Just, I can't make anybody happy. So I'll hear it. And then hopefully I can just let it process and let it go. But knowing me, I probably won't. It won't process. I'll turn it into an argument. I'll get offended by it. It'll just break my heart and piss me off. As it always does. So, these things are serious things to think about. And these things are serious things that people deal with on a day-to-day basis. And I'm dealing with this stuff on a day-to-day basis. And I'm screaming on the inside. Loud. I'm crying my eyes out. I'm drowning in my tears. I am so sick to my stomach. I want to run away. To my best friend that will be watching this, I'm not running away. And if I do, I'm sorry to tell you that you're not coming with me. My family needs help. We need a lot of help. A lot of help to work through a lot of things. And I need help. I need prayers. I need prayers and I need miracles. But let's just stick with the prayers. Because this is so dumb. You don't seem to understand how dumb all of this is that I deal with on a day-to-day basis. But maybe there's somebody out there that will watch this and will be like, no, I deal with it too. And I 100% agree with you. So I need help. I need prayers. So please, just whatever, comment, don't comment, watch, don't watch. But this is basically what's been going on in my life. And I need help. So I think that's about all I have to really say without going too far onto a rant or getting too far into other discussions, because my brain, man, I love to just get on all sorts of different types of rants, but I'm trying to just focus on this video journal and what I've been dealing with and how I'm feeling. And I feel like I nailed it on the head. So I don't really have anything else to say. I actually do want to keep talking, but it's nothing important, which I know that whatever, you wouldn't care. But yeah, I'm hungry, so I may go eat my tacos. And yeah, maybe I'll do another video journal later. Maybe I'll do one tomorrow. I've been really slacking on video journals because I've been very depressed. And I just basically wanted to come home from work and go straight to bed. So, but yeah, keep me in your thoughts, keep me in your prayers. Send all the prayers and the love towards me. I need it. Happy holidays, everybody. Let's get through this. We're almost done. We're gonna make it, all of us. Have a good night.